It was literally pee in a bucket. Hey guys, I'm thatsNathan and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would just sit here and do another story time video for you because I know that you guys like that. If you haven't watched my previous story time, I will leave a link in the description below, so make sure you check that one out. But you guys seem to like that, and I have a lot of stories going on in my life, so I thought I would share some with you because this one is really weird. So let me get right into the story. This happened maybe, I don't know, 9-10 months ago now, and I sold my iPod Classic. I use my Apple Music on my iPhone now, so there's just no need to have an iPod Classic as well. A lot of people still love the iPod Classic, and it is great for what it is. It's a place to store music, listen to your music, and that is that. But I don't use it as much, so I sold it on Craigslist, along with an iPod dock. Now the interest in it was really high, and I was like, oh my god, this is gonna sell so good. So I was really pleased with that, and this one guy contacted me and he was like, I'm going to travel 50 miles, I'm going to come and see the iPod dock, do you still have it available and can I buy it? And I was like, if you want to travel 50 miles, that's your calling. So yeah, come on over, I've still got it. And he came the following Saturday. I still had it, I kept it, reserved it for him because he said that he wanted it. So I was like, fine, I've sold it, he's going to come and see it, done. So on that Saturday he turns up, pulls up outside my house. He was an older gentleman in an old car. I think it was a really old Corsa. And yeah, he just got out of the car. He looked pretty normal, just an older guy. So that was all fine and dandy. So we were standing in my hallway and I was showing him the products that I was going to give him. So I had headphones, the docking station, the iPod Classic, cables, blah blah blah. He was like, yeah, I'm really interested in it. Please can I borrow your toilet? I travelled 50 miles, I really need to use the loo. And I was like, yeah, sure, just it's straight up the stairs. Knock yourself out, it's fine. So instead of walking up the stairs, he went back to his car and got a bucket. Now at this point I was like, what the hell does he need a bucket for? That is really weird. Then when he came back in, he went upstairs and locked himself in the bathroom, and what felt like half an hour, it must have been 10 minutes in real life time, but it felt like half an hour that he was up there. And I was looking at my sister. Thankfully my sister was still in the house at this point. I was like, is he stealing something? Like, have we got some really expensive hand soap that he wants to steal or something? Like, why would you need to be up there that long if you're going for a pee? So then I thought maybe he's going for a poo, and I was like, oh my god, did you really have to poo in my house? But it wasn't. No, it was far worse. So me and my sister were sat there waiting for him to finish whatever he was doing upstairs. So we heard the door unlock, but we didn't hear the toilet flush, and we were like, you are joking, he is going to flush the toilet, right? He is going to flush it. No. He starts walking down the stairs and I was like, what the heck is going on here? So he came down with this bucket, sloshing around as he walked down the stairs. Yeah, his bucket was full of pee. He had peed in a bucket. Dude, there is a perfectly good working toilet in that bathroom. You didn't need to use the bucket. Maybe you brought the bucket with you so that you could pee in it on the side of a road if you needed to stop on your 50-mile trip. You were in a bathroom. You could have just used the toilet. At this point I was really creeped out and I was like, what the heck? He puts it on the floor at the bottom of my staircase. And all I could think of was, oh my god, keep the dogs away because they're going to think it's a drinking bowl, and I do not want my dogs drinking this strange man's pee from a bucket. It still baffles me to this day. He could see me looking and he was like, oh yeah, don't worry about that. So I was like, okay, this is odd, and he could see that I was staring and kind of grossed out, I think. So he swiftly moved the conversation along to how much he was willing to pay for the iPod Classic. I let him have it £20 cheaper just to get the hell out of my house. That's all I kept thinking was like, your pee is right by my feet. Get out my house. Get out my house. Like, I have heard some weird things happen from Craigslist, but I thought, you know what? They can't be weird around here. Like, I've never heard of anything weird in this location. I was so wrong. This is why I fail to understand people. This is why I enjoy sitting here talking to you guys through my camera, because I don't have to try and understand anyone. It's just me and my camera talking to you lovely people. But there are some weird ass people out there. I still to this day do not know why he peed in a bucket, and he took the bucket full of pee and put it on the front seat of his car and strapped it in like it was a baby. Like, why? What? If you're... No, I'm sorry. If you're going to go fast in your car and you swish round a corner, that pee is going to be all over your car. Is that a thing? Do people do this? Is this a fetish? Is he a pee hoarder? Does he hoard his toilet habits? I'm just thankful he didn't go for a poo, because if he was pooing in the bucket upstairs and brought it downstairs and put it on my staircase floor... If this is a thing, please let me know in the comments below. Or maybe he had a medical condition and wanted to save his pee, but wouldn't you have saved one, like... You know, you would have peed at another point in the day that you could have done that. I don't know. I'm so confused by it. I can't get my head around why he done this. But it was the first and last time that I have listed anything on Craigslist. It's just my mind now links Craigslist to a man carrying a bucket of pee. And that was the last we heard of him. So he got the iPod and the iPod dock and the cables and everything for £20 cheaper, just because I didn't want him in my house for another second. Get out, don't come back, goodbye, good riddance, take your pee bucket with you, bye-bye. Like, it was a weird one, guys. I don't know if this is a thing, but yeah, I had to share this story with you. I can't be the only person with a weird Craigslist story or anything, can I? Like, if you guys have ever had anything weird happen to you from Craigslist, or you've heard of a weird story about Craigslist, please let me know in the comments below. Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed this story time video. This was a little bit shorter than my last one, but I have lots of other stories for you that I am definitely going to tell you, because I don't feel like my brain can keep all this weirdness locked in much longer. I need to share it with you guys and, you know, infect you with my weirdness. If I have to go through it, you're going through it with me. Just saying. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any of my other videos. And the little bell icon that's next to the subscribe button now, if you click that, you'll be notified every time I upload a video. But please make sure you give me a massive thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Are you watching? I hope so. It's just something I could never imagine doing. I don't even like using someone else's bathroom, let alone going into someone else's bathroom and peeing in a bucket and bringing it down their stairs. Like, really?